Hey all, Binks here, and today you face Galactus. That's right, today we have a pure Galactus deck, a deck that fully focuses on getting Galactus off on turn 4 or 5 and then clinching out the game against our opponents. Now you haven't seen many of these lists ever since the 6-7 nerf. This kind of playing him has been a little bit weaker, and especially now that he's down to a 6-5, it's a little bit weaker. This is definitely more of a fun deck than a super competitive deck. I think making a pure Galactus deck is super hard right now, but if you want to kind of go back and play some of those old lines with Galactus, I think a deck like this is really fun. Essentially, we have a lot of really good priority cards in Nebula, Cloak, and Lizard. Nebula can help them kind of funnel all their cards into one location, which is great. Cloak has a dual purpose of just being a good priority card and being able to move squirrels or rocks from debris outside of one of your locations. And then Lizard is just a 2/5 that you can fight for priority. Wave did get its upgrade to 3/5, which helps out with this deck a little bit, because you really need priority to get the Galactus off nowadays. It's much harder if you don't have priority now. And then essentially what we'll do is we can go down a line where we go like Electro into Hobgoblin and Galactus. We can go like Electro Claw location and then Galactus it. Sometimes we just use the Devil Dinosaur for getting ahead, or after a wave Galactus, Devil Dinosaur is a great way for us to get priority for Eliath to guarantee going off and ruin our opponent's game plan. We have the OG Null in here, so like if we get a Galactus off on 5, let's say with a Claw, sometimes we just then slam the Null. It's a huge stat stick that our opponent won't be able to keep up with. All in all, it's really fun. Like I said, I mean, the deck did not have a great win rate. We lost quite a few cubes and we lost a bit. So I don't think that Galactus or pure Galactus is back, but if you want to try it, I think this is one of the best decks you can do it with. As always, if you're enjoying this content, make sure to hit the like button. Check down below, make sure you're subscribed, and catch you live at twitch.tv/Binks_plays. Enjoy. Make them think I'm just like a ongoing deck. Alright. Now we always play right. Now we get an easy Galactus right, because they play off the werewolf lane. Always. Science. How going to make them immediately rage quit? No. We have to lull them into a false sense of security. So they always pull the werewolf away, per what we said earlier, and then you blow it up. I think the Claw was better because like the Hobgoblin can get very obvious what's happening, whereas the Galactus is a bit, you know, what's going to happen. Now, it's really nice being this close, especially knowing that they have Mjolnir, because they might stick it out, and they might give us 2 extra cubes. Yep. Isn't it 2 cubes either way? Is it? Is it, Urbrand? Is it 2 cubes? Or do we lull them into a false sense of security and make them think that they can win, and then we fart? Camp Lehigh. Nice little Spider-Man. Black Cat Gamer, huh? Like some ramp and some Galactus, please. I feel like I've been having a really hard time drawing my ramp and drawing my Galactus. Electro right. That's some ramp. I want this to land left, would be ideal. Fuck me, right? Insanely rude to my opponent. If we top deck Galactus next turn, we could be in a good spot, because we should be ahead. Very likely we're ahead. That'd have been a nice one. Galactus? Don't have a great follow-up to it. Could snap him out of the game, though. Decent chance of that. Especially if they don't play left here, we'll be in a great spot. Opponent snapped. We'll try. Kingpin's original ability was next turn. It was an on reveal that said next turn. Cards that move here. Think a priority. None of our Noel or our Eliath, man. Tough. Just can't imagine 10's gonna be enough, right? Probably Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider could be Hela, which wins. Jubilee often wins. They could have Death. Gosh! I was scared they were gonna say, so I didn't want to snap. Yeah, reverse polygamy? I think you're trying to say like a polygraph, Quasadash, but polygamy is having multiple partners. It's the opposite of monogamy. I don't think you're I don't think you're saying what you think you're saying. Basically. I might go Wave Claw to try and win this. They Snow Guard, they probably can turn off the TVA. Tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again. If I get Galactus, I'd probably rip my Galactus. I'm guessing that they're gonna play Snow Guard into Hawk here though. Swearwolf.
Time's up.
Werewolves, not swearwolves. We just ripped the Galactus though, right? Werewolf, Dinosaur, Eliath, pretty much always wins. Good Shadows quote there. I got you, man. The Boys for the first time? Oh, the show? Dude, The Boys is great. I really like Gen V too. Alright, hopefully their smallest on reveal is the one that came out right. Nico, more like freaking dead. That was that was wild, dude. They played out like their whole ass hand there. Roar. Solid play. I hate to see it, man. It sucks being a Fruity Booty fan. Are you also Bilu on YouTube? Who I did not meet on TwitchCon. Okay. Oh, I was wondering if they were different people, which would have been freaking crazy to me. What is this song? It's a Katamari Damacy Game Chops mashup that absolutely slaps and everyone loves every time it happens. I didn't have a one drop in my deck. Sag. I have to run ads after this game. Make sure to remind me. We can get ramp? I wish I had a one cost to draw, you piece of crap. Might get priority here. Then we could Galactus right. And then we could do a free Sabertooth. Prior here would be very nice. We get a free Sabertooth, chat. I think we get Prio here. Think it sucks that Werewolf moves whether the reveal occurs or not? Why? You just think it should be worded like after an on-reveal triggers jump to that location? It could be fair. Might be a way that they adjust them as far as nerfing goes. So my dog is pasta. I'm not saying that. That's why I asked, because like based on the wording of it, obviously that's what it should do. But the argument could be I don't like that it does that because I think that there's better things that the card could play, which is fair. Let's go, Sabretooth! I think it'd be an interesting way of like very lightly nerfing the card, potentially. Scum Snap, working as intended. Can't imagine they stick it out, right? Nope. This card's idiot. Victory. Beat phrases, and you know how to lead one song's kind of finishing into another song's like up, and like link them up. And then once you get the technical stuff down of obviously like key matching and beat matching, then you can make some really cool stuff. I am saying I think I might end up cutting out YouTube from Streamlabs so that I can just use the Streamlabs stuff, because one thing I hate, you can see it on the screen, the animated emotes don't play. I don't think they have any. I don't think they're ever gonna fix it. We're in trouble if we can't get priority in Eliath. We have 2 draws for either Claw, either Hobgoblin or Dinosaur, so 2 draws, 40% chance twice. We gotta be fine. Because we almost always get priority here, right? It's very rare we don't get priority. You have to record a set soon? Yeah, if you ever do, I'd love to listen to it. Like I said, I really like synthwave. I've never tried to DJ synthwave though. It's a much different tempo than I'm used to. Oh my gosh. Not me thinking this was Starlight Citadel, by the way. Absolutely thought that was Starlight Citadel. Absolutely thought it was Starlight Citadel. Okay, S. When raw claw is your best play. They might not have Eliath in this deck though. Oh shit. Wait, Eliath doesn't matter here. Nice. We could have Sean 2-drop. Sean 2-drop can beat us or tie. 16 power is a lot though. There's no world where that beats us, right? Insanely brave of my opponent for thinking that I was gonna play less than 2 power there. Absolutely psycho behavior by my opponent there. Didn't the change make it a goblin won't die to Eliath? If it's an unrevealed goblin still on your side, it'll still die. If you play it, it goes to their side and then they Eliath, you're fine. Yo, they didn't snap on Mind Stone? What the hell? Reality's often disappointing, by the way. Reality Stone be like, yeah, we can deal about that later. We can deal with that shit later. Don't worry about it. That ain't a thing. Wave? Electro? I'm going over here. Frick you. Oh, I'm going here. Frick you. I moved my lizard over here, you piece of crap. You little bitch. I think it was a pretty good nerf that made sense. You talking about the Elia thing? Oh, thank you so much, Mofus. Thanks for hanging out. It was very nice talking to you. A fellow DJ. Sorry, punk. Hey, you little bitch. There's a chance I could just Galactus there on 5. I'm okay with this. Ah, they're gonna Professor X somewhere, huh? It's not ideal. However, this does mean we always get the Galactus off right. And if they're gonna play a card, they're probably gonna play their biggest card middle. Therefore, henceforth, chat. Galactus wins. I think I want to scum snap them there. I think I want to scum snap him here. Finally snapping after playing Mind, Space, Time, Reality, and Power Stone. Why not snap back? I'll snap back at the right time. Snapping back right on curve there is iffy. Kind of stinky. Now, are we in a lot of trouble if they play Dinosaur right? Yes. However, if they play Blue Marvel right or anything middle, we automatically win, which is pretty cool. Somehow every Thanos deck has Professor X. He's in almost every Thanos deck. You could play around him. You're allowed to. Come on, Bill. What you got, Bill? What you got, Bill? Don't play Dinosaur right, you piece of crap. Don't play Dinosaur or Thanos right. Let's go! Get destroyed! All your cards suck! Boom! Headshot! Boom! Headshot! Bill thought he was so freaking smart with this Professor X. You absolute fool. Just how wrong you were, Billiam. Thank you for the 4 cubes. We can even sneak a Nebula in as a joke. And we can sneak a Nebula in for funsies. Come on, Billiam. What you gonna do, bud? Come on. Come on, Bill. I know you have a Goliath 1-drop. I know you have a Goliath 1-drop. You have a Goliath Soulstone in your mind, and you're like, oh, I could force a tie here. I could force a tie here. Do it. Do it, Bill. Do it. GG's. Billiam's a good sport. Billiam's a good sport. No, Bill's not gonna rope me. He nuxed me. Bill was very emotive and cool the whole game. Get wrecked, get out of here. Well, this is really unfortunate. This is really unfortunate. My man's is playing a Squirrel Girl deck. Double fart. Think he knows? I'm pretty sure he knows. This and a Hobgoblin. The Claw. Big snap? Nah, man, this is a terrible snap. Playing a Galactus deck against someone who knows you're playing Galactus is very bad. Wait, am I just gonna win like normally? I just go right and then fart, right? Or I could just double fart. Nah, I don't think double fart works. I think we go middle. I don't think they can ever beat middle. We just go double dinosaur Chavez? The dinosaur is 11.
Oh, snap.
Ah! You piece. Emote? Saying do not emote is the easiest way to get people to emote, man. 23. Okay, destroy decks are quite hard, right? Because they could have all the cards come out. But sometimes having all the cards come out is like bad for them. Interesting. Plus they're just charging up by null. Like sometimes you could just win these matchups with just null, which is kind of funny.
Enough said, bub.
Is this wave? I'm playing wave. Seems good.
Oh, snap.
Ooh, you know what we could do? Look at how close they are to being full middle. If we hobgoblin middle, we can lock them out of middle, and like they might be trying to set up some kind of venom thing. So if we go hobgoblin middle, lock them out of middle because they might play like one other card here. How do we lose, man? That seems really, really strong. Just completely taking them out of like any way that they can beat us. Kind of dig that a lot. I think it's hobgoblin middle all day, right? I should just end turn. I shouldn't even think about it anymore. I should just end turn. It seems like the perfect play. There's no reason I wouldn't just end turn. All-time classic pink spit, so true. Yeah. I feel like we just do this and then like put our null somewhere. Cause they might have like Jeff. Do I even have to do this? Or maybe we just go Dinosaur Goliath, right? Roar! What does this lose to? Loses to Doom left, but they don't run Doom. Jeez.
Victory.
Honda forever, by the way. Okay. Lizard left feels fine. We can also try Lizard right because we know that we can Galactus in either of these two lanes. I guess it doesn't make too much difference because of Starlight. Try and Hobgoblin. They play on reveal left. They're locked over there. They're not locked over there. Are we ahead? We are ahead. We don't have the Galactus though. Nah, Ebony's too risky. I think Nebula's fine for priority. Nebula's fine not just because of the numbers, but it also forces them to stack in a lane usually. It's like when you Nebula, why it's good for like priority reasons is that they'll usually like try and fight for that lane, and then you can kind of like have free lanes, which is cool. Yeah, this sucks, dude. Dinosaur left, hope for Prio, I guess. I don't know, man.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Thank you for the Ravona. See what happens here. Could get a cheeky W on butt. A cheeky butt W. You get it? Like cheeky? Like a butt? Get it, chat? Oh, you're freaking dead, you fool. Jeez.
Victory.
A lot of non-Galactus wins. A lot of non-Galactus wins. How do you play around Wolf? Shadow King, understanding that they'll probably move it. Like, being aware of where the Wolf will probably move based on their board.
Opponent snapped.
You seen Zero Rank Slayer since her buff? Well, what do you play? We're playing Infinite Conquest. That makes a lot of sense. What do you play as Electro and Oscorp? Moncast? So true. Ah, he's a Mind Stone on one gamer. Infinite Null? Yeah, it's supposed to be brand new, right? I'm very confident right now. Enjoy playing one card per turn, you piece. Why is it not Clog Tower? Yeah, some people make that play. It's kind of hard to do though. Like, you're giving your opponent a lot of things, especially if they're like a Khazar Blue Marvel deck. Sometimes Clogging Tower is just bad. If we get Prio into Galactus, it's very strong. Sure. No Eliath, though. No follow-up. A little scary. Because they could have Eliath. If they, well, they're probably going to play left this turn. I like here and then like Juggernaut, right? Like not going down the Galactus line. Frick. It's gained 11, right? We go to 14. It's over top of Blue Marvel. Rogue is scary. Spectrum gets over top of Spectrum. Spectrum, they'd be at 10 here. It does this get over top of Spectrum? This Spectrum, we lose middle by 1. Not many decks run Spectrum. Why not Galactus? So like what I thought on turn 5 they would play left, right? This deck runs Eliath. So if they play left, even though we have priority, the Galactus goes off, they get priority, they finish with Eliath and I lose. This beat the play I just did beat Blarble. Make sure to subscribe. Watch that one too.